Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to First Down with Donte, and I'm wearing red. Je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime. Je t'aime is to all my followers on Twitter and YouTube to say, I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you for following me. Thank you for being part of the community. I really appreciate it. And I'm also wearing red because my good friend Tom is a Chiefs fan, and I wanted to support his team. I wanted to support you this time. Yeah. Is that okay? I'm leaving the Broncos. I'm going over to the other side. What do you think?
I find that hard to believe. I think you're lying.
I am lying. Hell no! I never leave the Broncos. But the red, I just wore to attempt him. Well, half for you because I'm so thankful you came back on the show. And secondly, and you're wearing your Chiefs hat, just because I felt like it. What do you think about that? So, anyways, we want to thank Tom for coming back on the show. It's towards the end of the season. It's his third time. He's a huge Chiefs fan, so I'm sure this has been really exciting for you. What do you think about your season?
I was ready to give up at the beginning, and I just can't believe that here are the Chiefs playing the Patriots this weekend. It's a very unlikely, surprising ride, but it's amazing. So it's been a long time since the Chiefs have seen a championship, so
I know, but what about, like, you guys are the favorites, like, among a lot of NFL analysts, a lot of the media. What do you, I mean, that's like never, the Chiefs haven't felt like haven't been the favorites in so long. What does it feel like to kind of go into these playoffs confident? And then you guys blew out the Texans 30-0. I mean, you kind of smacked them on the booty pretty hard and kind of humiliating.
Yeah. Well, they had some quarterback issues, so that kind of helped us. But the Chiefs still have to go into Gillette and beat the Patriots. So it's hard to say any team's a favorite when they're going into New England to
So
face
speaking
them.
of that, what do you think? Like, what do you think about that game going into New England? Like, what are your thoughts?
Well,
objectively.
New England's always going to be tough, but right now the Patriots have a pretty hobbled offensive line, which we've seen kind of drop the ball in recent weeks and seen Tom Brady take some hits, and the Chiefs have a killer defense, so I think that kind of gives the Chiefs a huge leg up. I think that Tom Brady's going to end up on his back quite a bit.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
He got banged up in that Dolphins game. Dominic he just slammed him, and he was wobbling. Mm-hmm. Well, we don't call him Tom Brady on the show. Mm-hmm. Remember what we call him? We call him wilted lettuce. Everyone knows that. On my Twitter, they know we call Tom Brady wilted lettuce. So he was wobbling. He got he had not broken ribs, but sore ribs and a high ankle sprain. I mean,
and I'm sure, given Ndamukong Suh's history, it was probably just an accident.
Yeah, it was.
He didn't mean to hurt him.
No,
like all those other guys.
No. It was just an accident. He doesn't have a reputation on stepping on Aaron Rodgers' head last year.
Yeah.
No, not him. So, do you think the Chiefs are going to pull it out?
I'm going with them.
Yeah, I'm saying a lot of people are going with them, and we're going to do our picks, but. That's the one. There's two teams playing this weekend that I'm not sure about. Patriots and the Chiefs and the Green Bay and Cardinals. So you're going with the Chiefs. I'm trying. See, did you hear about the defensive end, Chandler Jones? I think he had to check himself into the hospital.
Oh yeah, but what was that about?
He smoked marijuana at Gronkowski's house, synthetic marijuana, and he had a bad reaction. This was reported on the Boston Globe, allegedly, I guess, but it's all over Twitter. But he had a adverse reaction, and he had to check himself into the hospital. I didn't even know they had synthetic marijuana.
I didn't know Gronkowski smoked pot. I didn't know that guy even liked to party.
Wait, no, yeah. Is that allowed? Don't they do drug testing?
Yes, I don't believe that's something that's encouraged.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
In the
NFL.
So,
that I think is going to cause a distraction, and also Edelman's back though.
Yeah,
so
he's been sorely missed.
Yeah.
This year.
I'm kind of, I feel like, no, it's like split down the middle. How can you go against Brady? But, oh man. And then I'm worried about Macklin. But then Brandon Marshall on the inside of the NFL said that he played with a high ankle sprain for like 5 weeks. And so people can. So anyways, we'll do that later. But what do you think about, congrats on your Chiefs, by the way. What do you think about last weekend? I mean, we have to talk about Boffset, Boofy.
Perfect.
I know, I'm just kidding. I mean, that guy needs a psych evaluation.
There was some pretty dirty play going back and forth from both teams, but that, I think they always like to use the term chippy when two teams are
getting at it
in a game, but that game was just, I've never quite seen anything like it. It was just cheap shots and targeting players.
But then the Steelers coach Porter came out and was talking smack to the Bengals, and it's just like they're a huge rival and stuff. But the thing is that I understand there's a lot of testosterone going on and there's emotion, but you also have children. You know, there's a lot of kids that look up to NFL players, so you have to be an example on and off the field, and you know you have to keep the integrity of the sport. And that's not integrity. And then for Adam Jones to go on Instagram and rant and rave using every F word, you know, kids see that. I mean, actually, Deion Sanders texted him because Deion said on the NFL show that he texted him and said, dude, take that down. You got to look out for your family because teams aren't going to hire you. And it's funny because Ben Roethlisberger was talking in his press conference today. You know, everyone knows he has torn ligaments and they're playing the Broncos this weekend. Broncos! And he said, and the reporters asked Ben, are you worried about the Broncos, you know, hurting your shoulder more? And he goes, not at all. He goes, that organization is classy. And they're not known, they don't have a reputation that way. But it's funny because certain organizations, it starts at the top. They just do not tolerate that. And they don't draft players that have that kind of background and attitude. And you made a comment saying that the Bengals are known to take these kind of rough and tumble guys.
Yeah, coming out of college, nobody wanted Vontae's perfect because as great as a linebacker as he was, he just had all kinds of like personal issues and situations off the field, and nobody wanted him. But the Bengals, in the same way that they took a chance on Pac-Man Jones for the umpteenth, they just figured, you know, in spite of these guys' character defects, were, you know, because of their playing, they felt it was worth the risk. But you know,
but they can kill someone. This is what Boomer Esiason said on Inside of Bell. He's like, this guy, he needs help. Like, you know, he can have redemption. He can come back, but he needs help. And we're not trying to make fun of him and say that he's a thug. No, he has something wrong with him in his mental mind. Like, he needs to have a psych evaluation. He needs to maybe get on some proper meds. He had anger management. I mean, it's probably gone unfixed, you know, and, you know, he needs to think about his career. Now he's suspended for 3 games, and that's like $1.6 million before taxes, because that's what I heard Pac-Man Jones say. He was on the inside the NFL. That's a lot of money. So he'll be losing. But you got to think about, like, he can get help. Like, he has to realize that, because I saw plays. They showed other plays of him hitting players in the head.
Yeah.
I mean, blatantly. I mean, he can kill someone.
Sure.
Or kill someone. You can get paralyzed. Like, this is serious, and the league really needs to do something. They need to tell him, you need to get a psych evaluation, we need to do something, because this is unacceptable. And seeing Antonio Brown go out like that, and they say he's faking it. I mean, come on. I mean,
nice try.
You know, I've been hit in the head with a snowboard, and I had a concussion. And let me tell you something. You can't wink or do anything when you get hit in the head. You're like, it's awful feeling.
You had a psych evaluation?
Yes, God. Yeah, well, it's not.
That's a whole other show.
That's a whole other show. My psych evaluation says that I need to set boundaries with people.
You heard it here.
You heard it here first. So, anyways, that's crazy. Hopefully, he gets help, and not to throw him under the bus, because I do believe people can have second chances if they take, responsibility for their actions and say, I do need help and stuff.
But it cost him the game. I mean, that's the sad part.
Cost him the game!
I mean, I felt really bad for A.J. McCarron,
What about Andy Dalton? He wasn't playing, but he's
Yeah.
been trying to get to the playoffs, and he worked so hard. AJ McCarron did a really good job.
Yeah, they had the game. I mean, it was those two penalties at the end. I mean,
It's so
blew it.
stupid. And here's the thing, AJ, he's such a good player. Like, he can play in the NFL right now. Like, I'm so impressed by him. Like, the Texans should take him. But the Bengals aren't going to release them, right?
No, I don't see it.
Yeah. I can't believe that Hoyer guy was so bad. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
And he didn't have that many interceptions over the season. 5. He was like Peyton in the Chiefs game.
Yeah, it was.
But Peyton was hurt. Plantar fascioso. Okay, so let's talk about... first off, let me give out a few shout-outs to some of my favorite fans and followers. One is Captain Creepy Pants. That's his name, Captain Creepy Pants. Hi, Captain Creepy Pants it's at Fat Daddy 7. Hey, thanks, Fat Daddy 7, for always having my back and watching out. He protects me. So anyone tries to come troll me, he'll get them for me. He'll sick them. So thanks, Fat Daddy. Kisses. And to my other friend, Kay, who always knows everything and anything about football lingo, terms, and everything. I can ask him anything, like, what does that mean? And he knows everything. He's like a plethora of knowledge. This guy is like a genius. Kind of like you. But you're a genius.
Hardly a genius.
Yeah, but you're a genius in music.
Well,
Yeah, you are.
I wouldn't say genius.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the other game. So we say the Chiefs. I think I'm going to go with the Chiefs too on this one. Just because of the Jones, and then Bill Belichick has a black eye. And Tom Brady, wilted lettuce, is kind of hurt, but he's had a bye. I don't know. I just think it's the Chiefs. And if, please, the Broncos beat the Steelers, I kind of want to play the Chiefs in the AFC Championship. Anyways, what do you think about Panthers and Seahawks at Panthers? I'm going with the Panthers. I thought about this. I just think Cam's the man, and that defense is stout. And I know that Seahawks are playing, but they didn't play that well against Minnesota. I know it was -6 degrees, but I think Panthers are a better team. And it's at home, and they had a bye.
Yeah, I think that's the. I mean, it's sort of been the Panthers' year all along. I can't imagine they're going to lay down for this. But the Seahawks are one of those teams. It's just they're always scary.
They're scary. I know. So really, all the teams playing this weekend, anyone could win. Like, they're all playing at a high level. But we have to make our picks. So you're going with the Panthers too.
Yeah.
Panthers, Chiefs. Okay, this is the other one you guys I'm not sure about. The Green Bay and Cardinals at Arizona. And I know everyone says the Cardinals are great, and they are. But it's Aaron Rodgers, man. I mean, he can take the whole team on his shoulders. What do you think?
Along with Olivia Munn.
Well, he doesn't take her on the shoulders. He carries her to the bedroom.
Heard it here first. I think I'm going to go with the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I think pretty solid all the way. Carson Palmer's having a great year. They're
healthy.
home.
They had a bye week. I think there's going to be one upset, and I think maybe the Chiefs. Like, upset meaning like a visiting team. And, the Packers, his O-line's getting better. I don't know. I just think I think all the games are going to be close, but I do think the Cardinals are going to come out. What about Broncos?
Yeah.
Broncos. Steelers at Broncos.
Broncos, I think.
Last game of the weekend. We go with the Broncos.
Yeah.
Because of the injuries. Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
Ben.
Ben's shoulder being hurt, I would definitely go with the Broncos. Although Ben Roethlisberger always makes me nervous. He's just like one of those quarterbacks that he's just so big, he's hard to bring down, and the minute he's running, he just seems to be able to create, kind of like Russell Wilson. It's like the minute the play's broken up, these guys just have a knack for
he's a tough mofo.
Yeah, that guy's...
He makes me nervous. I think, I just think at home and all the Broncos country, do not sell your tickets. We don't want any terrible towels in that freaking stadium. And my brother's going to the game. And I told my brother, you can't go to the game because the 2 games you went to this year in Denver, they lost and you're bad luck. And he goes, I know, I thought about it, but I'm going. And anyways, I said, well, we're just being stupid and superstitious. So, you know, there is a thing called football gods. You know, there is a little luck. Like that poor guy in the Vikings, Walsh, that kicked that's a chip shot. I mean, he should have made that 110 times out of...
Yeah.
You know, that's like a football god.
Laces out.
Well, anyways, so those are our picks. Chiefs, Panthers, Broncos, and Cardinals. I think all the games are going to be close out. I'm so nervous. I think it comes down to who doesn't turn over the ball and who has the best running game. So, okay, guys, thank you.
Oh, and should we announce our Los Angeles finally?
Oh, yeah, you do it.
The Los Angeles Rams are coming back. Leaving I shouldn't say the Los Angeles. The St. Louis Rams, formerly of Los Angeles,
are coming back
after 21 years to Inglewood and possibly the San Diego Chargers.
The San Diego Chargers just need to move to London. I don't care about the San Diego Chargers. They are so boring. I would never want to go to a game. The Rams, they're kind of fun. They have Todd Gurley. I don't know who there's going to be their quarterback, but it is exciting if we have a team finally in LA because it's something fun to do, to go to.
Because there's nothing to do in LA.
Because there isn't anything to do in LA. It's boring. I've lived here 17 years and it's boring. I mean, that's why we have Jack. Jack. Are you a Broncos fan, Jack? I'm Broncos fan. Go Broncos. Go Broncos. Okay, guys. Here, take the dog. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Kisses. Good luck to all your teams.
Live fast, die young, bad girls do it well.